Hey guys, they just kicked me off live. They said I was doing hate speech. How am I hate speech if I'm just talking about being transracial, me transitioning into a white man? That's not hate.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to a quick little video. As you can tell by the title of this video, yes, you heard it right. He identifies as a white man. He thinks that he is transracial. Have y'all ever heard of that? I'd never heard of that until I stumbled across his live the other day on my For You page. I stopped listening and I said, this can't be serious. He cannot be serious. He really thinks that he is a white man and he is going through the proper procedures allegedly to become the white man that he feels that he is inside. He said for the past 7 years, he has been accepted by some lady named Martha, who happens to be a white woman, and she has been accepting of him as her alleged white son. Yes, you heard me right. Transracial. What in the hell is this world coming to? Take a look.
Okay, so I guess what I want to lay out first is, do you know the kind of origins of race?
From what I've been told that there was all one race, and then people divided into different spots. And my people went to the Caucasian mountains. That's why we're called Caucasians, because we was in the Caucasus
No.
Mountains. Other people went to different, like, of course, black people went to like Africa. That's why they have melanin, because of the sun. But from what I understand, it was all, I guess, one people. Then my people went to the Caucasus Mountains, and Asian people went there, black people went there, Hispanic people went here and there.
Okay.
That's what I
No.
know.
So Europeans in like the 1600s, I think it was the 1500s. Anyway, in the middle of the like a thousands, so like 1500, 1600, Europeans, as they're becoming in contact with other populations around the world, they categorize them randomly. These racial categories aren't meaningful. They're not real. So Europeans
So
originally
if
created 5 categories, or
so
3 categories, excuse me, and then it expanded to 5.
I'm not cutting you off, but we're just going to have a inflow conversation. So if that's the case, then why is race one of the number one topics?
Well, because Europeans,
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. My cousin Miles, he's on the live. He just texted me. I didn't know you were in here, cuz. Shout out to my cousin Miles. Thank you for being in here. I love you, cousin. All right, go ahead.
so Europeans, when they came to the Turtle Island or North America, they used it as a way to persecute other people.
So it was more of like, and people say white people don't have, like, my people don't have culture, but honestly, we're pioneers, we're discoverers, we're explorers. We explored from Europe, and we explored and we pioneered and we landed on America, and we made it what it is today.
Okay, so based on what race is as a construct, you cannot be white. It's impossible.
But I'm literally, so you to say that, is that not raceophobic for you to say
No,
I'm
it's
not
not,
white?
because race is a construct that denotes lineage, right? So when you talk about where people are from, it's where's your lineage from, right? Where did your ancestors
Caucasus Mountains.
exist?
They came
So
from the
your
Caucasus
ancestors
Mountains.
were not just from the Caucasus Mountains. And also most Europeans are not from the Caucasus Mountains. The Caucasus Mountains are in Western Europe, or kind of like Middle Eurasia. Most people who are European are from Eastern Europe. No, sorry, Western Europe. Sorry, I meant to say Eastern Europe is where the Caucasus Mountains are. So the Caucasus Mountains, Caucasian's actually a misnomer. Most people in the U.S. are not Caucasian. They're Western European. So your lineage, if we took a DNA test, your lineage race. You can't identify as a white man because that's not how race works.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. If somebody can switch their genders and be identified and get a surgery, why can't I switch my race and be identified the same exact way? Because we're both in the trans community. A lot of people like to say, And a lot of people think this is a joke. It's not. A lot of people like to say, oh, you're not part of the trans community, when I am indeed a part of the trans community because I am transitioning from being a black race into being a white race.
So gender is not is not a physical characteristic. Sex is. So when people say I identify with a different gender than my assigned gender,
Okay,
that's
before you go, then I want you to answer this with your answer. Keep your answer in mind.
okay.
If that's the case, then why on documents do they ask what's your race along with the sex? Along with the sex.
Because the U.S., because European Americans were obsessed with race and making other people less than, so we're still obsessed as a society with race. That's why I don't think we should have race on the census.
So you're telling me they on those official documents, race shouldn't be on there and it should just be sex. That's literally kicking out and shutting out the transracial community. Do you think I'm the only transracial there is?
Girl,
No.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Race isn't real. You're identifying with something that's not real. Sex is real. Gender is also arguably not real. But like you can identify with, I identify as non-binary. I don't identify with a gender because I don't believe in gender. I think it's stupid. So like, I don't identify with a gender. That's fine. Gender is a made up thing. It's like, oh, men can't cry. I have tear ducts. Give me a break. So sex is more physical, right? But you can get surgeries to change your physical sex characteristics.
So on that point, I am saving up money for a hair transplant where they're going to shave my hair, put synthetic straight hair, so my hair grows straight as a white man. I am also going underneath skin bleaching.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you white. White, again, it denotes European ancestry. It doesn't, if, someone might presume you're European, but like, that doesn't make you actually European. European denotes you have lineage. Your ancestors were in Europe. They moved across the, Central Eurasia and moved into the subcontinent of Europe. So like, if your ancestors didn't do that, girl, you're not going to be European no matter what you do physically to yourself. So like, so you're basing this idea on something that's not actually real. So sex is real, right? We have male, female, intersex.
Okay, but let me ask you this then, Harry. If the entire world, the entire United States, the entire country sees race, a majority of the country sees race, then I have to establish myself as a race, correct?
You don't have to do anything.
Because on the paper, when they ask for my race, I can't not answer it.
Yes, you can. You can, at least with jobs, you can decline to respond.
So you're sitting here and telling me that there is no race.
Race is a made up thing that Europeans made up. Race was not real before Europeans in the
That's just like saying time is made up and somebody just went outside and said, hey,
time is a scientific concept. Race, you can't group our species into 5 categories. Like, our species is more diverse than that. And even culturally or ethnically, our species is more diverse than 5 categories. Like, Asia is like so diverse. Like, you can't just say Asian. Like, that's like a billion different cultures and ethnicities. That's why you like say even Chinese. China is a huge country, has different ethnicities.
But as white, we don't have that. We are just white. You can categorize Latinas and Latinos. You can be Mexican, El Salvadoran, Honduran, Asian. You can be North Korean, South Korean, Japanese, Black. You can be Jamaican, African, Haitian. We're just white. It's just white for us.
I mean, if you want to as white, no one can stop you, right? But what I'm saying is, it doesn't make sense.
I'm just going off the point you just proved. You said there's different dominations, but for us whites, it's just white. There's no other real.
Well, technically, white is new, but technically, it's like a mixture of European ethnicities. So you have like Irish, Italian, Spanish, British, like German, Swedish, list goes on.
That's raciophobic. Raciophobic is saying you're not white, you're black.
Oh my graciousness. It is an honor to be on your live, sir. How you doing?
How's it going, brother?
It's
It's an
good.
honor to have you on my life.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, I don't want to be rude by all means. I mean, I respect you, right? But here's the thing. You is the blackest retard gorilla nigger I've ever seen on my goddamn life. And for you to be standing here, right, with an
I'm
open
white.
chest,
I'm literally
I
white.
mean, it's incredible. It's wonderful. You is
I'm
one of
white.
them primordial primitive jungle juveniles, and you're out here yapping. Yapatron 3000, goddamn it. How can you like be standing on my
So, as one would assume, that live was quickly banned for hate speech. I just can't believe that this is a real thing. Like transracial, like come on. Like at some point, you guys, like seriously, transracial. So you feel like you are another race. What the hell is going on? I need you guys to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, because this at this point is, although that man's approach was way off, like I'm confused too. Like, dude, transracial, I can't even believe this is a thing. Make sure you like, follow, and share. Until next time, beautiful people, peace.